Flock cameras are becoming more common in communities across the country. Police say they help solve crimes, but some people have questions about what happens to the data these cameras collect. So once your license plate is captured by a flock camera, how long can police keep that data? Can that information be stored forever? We verify. Flock cameras are designed to help law enforcement find missing people and investigate crimes. But as more of these cameras are installed, some people have questions about privacy. According to Flock's policy, the data it collects is deleted after 30 days by default. But once that information is in the hands of Alabama law enforcement, what happens next? Can police store Flock camera data forever? Let's verify. Our sources are the Alabama Justice Information Commission's administrative rules on license plate recognition systems and Flock spokesperson Paris Lubell. Here's what we found. Under state regulation, agencies can only use this data for a criminal justice or public safety purpose, like finding missing persons, investigating human trafficking, or locating a vehicle tied to a crime. It cannot be shared for any other reason. And according to Paris Lubell, that access is making a difference.
2025, Flock supported more than 1 million criminal investigations across the country. And then in jurisdictions where Flock is deployed, an estimated 20% of all solved cases were assisted with Flock technology.
So with all that information being collected, how long can it stay in the system? Under Alabama Administrative Rule 265X6, license plate reader data and the logs that track who accesses it can be kept for no more than 5 years before it must be destroyed or erased. The rule also requires every agency using this technology to adopt a written policy spelling out who can access the system, how operators are trained, and how data can be shared. So what happens if an agency doesn't delete the data on time? If an audit finds a department out of compliance, that agency has 90 days to fix it, or the state can cut off that agency's access to its databases until it does. But there is one exception to the 5-year cap. If footage becomes evidence in an active investigation or pending case, it can be held longer until that case is resolved. So we can verify that no, police cannot store Flock camera data forever. Alabama law only allows agencies to keep it for up to 5 years unless it's tied to an active investigation. If you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.